when exactly did you join and how long were you in the program for?
Let's see. I joined, what year was that? What year did you start?
I believe it was 2021. I
Okay.
joined of March of 2021.
Okay. I think I started about a month or two before you did at Team
Wow.
Eagle. Yeah, I ended up doing it for 9 months in person. It was really hard to make it to all of the trainings because I drove, ended up being like 8 hours each way. I'm from up by Tahoe, so every weekend when I was starting, it was every weekend that I'd drive down, which was really hard. And then I ended up dropping down to just every other weekend for a long time.
I remember I heard that. I was just like, oh my gosh, like this guy drove like a crazy amount to get here. I was like, that's serious dedication because I don't know about you, but I mean, you were very committed. And I had to convince myself every morning to get in my car and drive there because it was torture for me. Like it was really, really the hardest thing I ever done physically, mentally, emotionally. So I just remember like the night before I struggled to even sleep. And then when I was ready to go, like I knew I had to leave by 7:45 and like there was no leaving earlier than that because each moment I was like, maybe my stomach's hurting. Like maybe I think I have a headache coming on. It's raining out. How did you commit and go? Like, did you have any feelings like I had where you just anything that's similar or it's just me?
Yeah, no, completely similar. I had just a feeling of dread for a long time. Like the entire time driving, I was just thinking about how hard it's going to be and thinking about all the challenging things that we did the previous weekend or the weekend before. Yeah, definitely psyched myself out a lot to the point where in the mornings before Team Eagle 1, I would get up and I'd go to the McDonald's on my way on the last leg of the trip there. And I just like couldn't eat because I was so nervous every single morning before Team Eagle 1. Like I'd have to force myself to eat and I still could never eat enough to provide the calories that we needed for all the exercise we were doing.
Oh my God, I'm so glad I wasn't the only one. Like I remember I threw up one morning because in the middle of training because I couldn't eat and it's so physically demanding that like you have to eat prior. But my stomach, I was so every single time I was just so nervous because I just knew like this is so hard. This is so hard. You were so good. Like I'm shocked that you joined. I thought you were like there for a long time. I didn't know it was a month before I started. I remember watching you and I was just like, oh my gosh, like this guy's a beast. Like, did you, prior to any of this, like train at all before going into this?
I did a little bit. Yeah, I had already been on a training schedule for running. So I was in shape with my cardio and my running. I didn't do a lot of preparation for the push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, and I really had a hard time with those starting out. But as you know, once you're going to Team Eagle 1 on a regular basis, you just have to improve. You just can't not improve with all the effort that you're putting in.